And you know what, as some of my colleagues here and I were discussing, this is not even necessarily a new NAFTA, but rather a halfta, you know, a NAFTA 0.5. You know, I think that we all acknowledge, including conservatives on this side of the House, that free trade is important, and we are proud to be the party of free trade. But I would be curious as to what my honourable colleague across the way would have to say about the op-ed piece that CNBC just published by Jared Kushner, and as I'm sure the member opposite knows, a senior advisor to President Trump, where he says about the agreement expiring after 16 years, known as the Sunset Clause. It was an imperative that the United States retain leverage in all their trading relationships. That government started out by saying it was a non-starter. Well, there it is. So I'd be curious as if the member has any comments as to a non-starter suddenly being a central key in the new halfta deal.
For Niagara Centre.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I thank the member for his question. I do have to say it's quite rich that the member stands and talks about halfta when, quite frankly, back when it was originally drawn up and of course authored by the Conservative government, you gave away the farm. When we look at what's happened to some of our industry throughout the country, especially that industry that's moved away into other countries, I think the member, Madam Speaker, best do his homework before standing up and throwing and slinging mud. This agreement, in fact, protects Canadian workers. This agreement, in fact, sustains industries and niche markets that we've had and been able to grow in the past many, many decades. Not giving away the farm, but doing the opposite, gaining the farm back. So my expectation within short order, Madam Speaker, is that this agreement, which, by the way, is good for Canada, Canadian economy, Canadian families, will, in fact, take us to the next level of where we should be when it comes to economy and overall create a healthier market and better performance on the global markets. Thank you, Madam Speaker.